flashing all the numbers?
I don't know.
So this one number 1 is the closer one, and this one number 2 is the farther one. This one does seem to be cooling down a bit slower than this one. I think it would probably be worth your time to have an HVAC guy come out and just check pressures on both of them. This one is the one that I suspect is maybe a little low, just because it is coming down a little slower. So that should cover everything for the cooling tunnel. We can talk about these conveyors. I kind of set them up kind of how I think you were describing. I think you could swing this out further. We've got room to do that, and then this conveyor over here will come in the back. This straight conveyor here was originally designed to stick off this side, so it's got this little wire on the end to help the gummies come off. So since you're probably going to run it with this way, I would take that. You'll have to tap 2 holes for it to mount it on there. And so I plugged in all 3 of these conveyors, all working good. So much, but those are all working good. Can't fully test this coating system because we don't have power to that little toolbox over there that they plug into, but we did yesterday. We wheeled this and the sugar feeder over to the other one to plug them in. Everything turned on, worked okay. We'll head on down to the depositor next. Yesterday, we ran water through, looked good, no leaks. So we'll just run through everything. We've got our manual screen. So we've got deposit down, deposit up. We don't have air hooked up, so we won't be able to see everything move, but we can listen for and watch to see the solenoids coming on. So that's our mold lift up and mold lift off. Same for the oil sprayer and the air blowing knife. Turn our temperatures on here and we'll let those warm up for a second. All 3 heaters are coming on. Here, we'll turn on our mold drive. So we'll reset our depositor first. On mold drive. And deposit. We've got brush 1 down here and brush 2. Turn on these 3, make sure that those are all fired. Got all 3 solenoids coming on. Once we've got air hooked up, those are all good to go. Lastly, so we've got our button for depositing 2 rows at a time or going twice in each. So this is the 2 times in each mold and single time. So over here is our CFA mixer, which you would be using if you were using the hard candy. You would be coming from the hard candy over into the top of the CFA mixer. You would be adding citric acid inside of the mixer with this little pump here. I'll just verify that that mixer turns on. Good. We've also got down that back corner, we've got the 2 little standalone pumps and tanks, which would be used if you were using the candy for adding color and flavor inline on that same system. On the cooking skin here, we'll run through all the functions. So we'll turn on heat for everything. Just make sure we hear those contactors kick in. We did run these fully up to temperature yesterday. We'll turn on each of our pumps. 2 shear mixers. Same thing for these valves who don't have air, but here the solenoid's kicking on. We'll turn this one on briefly, just our circulation pump. We don't have the loop completed plumbing wise. That one's working. We did verify we're going the right direction on that pump. That should be everything. Turn those guys off. So again, our temp screen showing all of our current temperatures. So we've got our set temperatures, all of our jacket temperatures on our tanks, current temperature for the oil reservoir, and then product temperatures for all 4 of our tanks. And that covers everything here. Any